Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
She bounce it like 6'4", no Nintendo, ayy. I just spent 2 beans on a benzo, ayy. Rockin' on Mozilla, this not Kenzo, ayy. Had to stretch my money like a Lambo, yeah.
What's up, you guys? You tuned in to another episode of the Keep It On Ice podcast. Guest to my left, you're right, very special guest. I've been trying to get him on the show for a minute. Garrett Reid, bro, I appreciate you pulling up.
Thank you for having me.
Shout out Dale Lyles for making it happen. Slight little intro. I'm just going to run you through some of his high school athletic accolades. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I don't think I've ever seen a track record quite like this. So correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, man. We'll start with baseball. Well, first I'll just say 3-sport, all-state, basketball, football, baseball. Let's start with the baseball accolades. 3-time first-team all-state. 2-time 4A baseball player of the year. Helped Deshler win the first baseball state title in school history. He scored the go-ahead run in championship game.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Committed to Samford University in Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Okay. You going as a PO or utility?
I think pitcher to be a conference arm. Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Good deal. That's just baseball, man. Let's move to basketball. Also, first team All-State as a senior. 4A Player of the Year finalist. For those who don't know, that's a top 3 player in the state for 4A. Times Daily Player of the Year, 4A through 7A, locally. Over 1,600 career points. Correct me if I'm wrong, all-time three-point leader.
Yes, sir.
I had the number. It's like
90, 94, 96, something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Crazy, man. All-time leader in charges taken. Helped his team reach Deshler's first Final Four since 2004. So you went your sophomore year.
Well, my sophomore year, my first year at Deshler, and then we repeated this year.
In 2026, led them back there. Nail-biter game, by the way.
Crazy.
Dude,
Yeah,
crazy game, bro. There's a controversial call at the end. We'll get into that a little bit later. And we're not even going to mention like all areas and the all regions because we'd be here all day. Football. I thought this was crazy, bro. I did not know this. You were actually all-state in 2 different positions, right?
Yes, sir.
A punter
And a wide receiver.
and wide receiver. When you were, was that your junior year?
That was my junior year.
When you were punting. That's so crazy, man. First team All-State as well. 42 catches, 13 TDs. Shout out to all the coaches as well. And this is to top it all off. He just got voted AL.com Male Athlete of the Year. So that's great. Is that the first person in Deshler history?
I think so. And then I was the first person to get MaxPreps Player of the Year.
MaxPreps Player of the Year. That's major, bro. That is so insane. And then also 4.3 GPA. Hey, stay in school, kids. Always, always. That's insane, bro. I appreciate you pulling up as well. I'm excited to do this interview. Let's take it back a little bit to your career in like youth sports growing up. Did you play all 3 sports growing up too?
Funny story, I didn't start playing football till my 9th grade year. So that was my first year ever playing football. But baseball and basketball, I've been around that. My dad's a coach, so I was born, and then he was the head basketball coach at Cherokee County, and they were playing in the regionals. Yeah. So right when I got out of the hospital, we went to the Elite 8 game to watch him, and he got thrown out that game. So, yeah, I've been around baseball and basketball my whole life, and football too, but I've never played until my 9th grade year.
Really? So you never played tackle football until you were a freshman?
So my freshman year was at Brooks. I only played defense. My first year ever playing offense was my sophomore year.
Okay, dude, that's crazy, man. So how long did it take you to adjust to like?
I'm a quick adjuster. I can adjust on the fly. So at first it was definitely different playing football because I wasn't used to it, but also too the offense and defense part. Yeah. But I picked it up pretty quick.
The contact of it. A lot of people can't adjust to the contact.
Yes,
you know what I mean? That's crazy, bro. Watching you play football, I would have assumed you've been playing your whole life.
No, my mom was actually scared for me to play football because I was gonna get hurt. But
okay, so youth sports, were you always? And I know you're not a cocky guy. You're a very humble dude.
Yes, sir.
So growing up when you were younger, did you always excel?
I did. My dad, like I said, and I always had that it factor. Everybody knew something was different about me, but to me it was just normal things. But other people could see, he's a step ahead than what he should be.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, sir.
You can usually tell in those younger athletes, be like, he's got it.
Yeah. Yes,
whatever
sir.
it is, he has it. So did you ever go to Russellville?
I did. I went to Russellville, I think, till 2nd grade. My dad coached football there and helped with baseball and basketball.
Okay,
so
I'm trying to think who he would have coached over there. That would have been like, that might have been closer to when I was in high school.
It might have been
2011 through 13.
something like that. Yes, sir.
Okay, so he had some good teams over there in Russell.
He did. It was when Cody Greenhill and Judd Ward was there.
Oh,
so he was actually there 2 times. He was at Russell and then went to Haleville and then came back to Russell.
Okay, yeah, dude, those were some guys too.
They were some dudes.
They had a great baseball team. Let's see. So you were at Brooks.
Yes, sir.
Did you go to Brooks for a majority of your school?
So no. So actually, I went to Hazel Green in Huntsville from 3rd grade to 8th grade, and I moved to Brooks my 9th grade.
Okay.
So
how was that move from Brooks to Deshler?
It was great. So funny story. My grandpa has always been like a diehard Deshler fan. That's where my aunt, and my mom went. So he was in the hospital with open heart surgery, and we thought that was probably gonna be it. So I knew that, God just put stuff in my life that, hey, you need to move to Deshler. And I moved to Deshler, and it was just crazy. It instantly got better. He had, like, nothing to get up. And I was like, hey, I'm going to Deshler. He's like, I'll be at the first football game. So I started getting them up. And, that was just a special moment.
For sure. Was there any, like, underlying factor why you made that move?
I like Brooks, Coach Mertz from Brooks, basketball coach. I love Coach Mertz.
Shout out Coach Mertz.
Yes, sir. That's my guy. We still stay in touch, but I just felt that wasn't the place for me. And, God, like I said, put stuff in my life where, hey, I need to go to Deshler. That's where I need to be, and incredible.
And the rest was history, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out Coach Mertz again. I love Coach Mertz. Great coach. So Deshler, I'm assuming they welcome you with open arms.
They did. Really good. From day one, I stepped in there and made me feel welcome, and the sports was really good.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm going to give a shout-out to all of his coaches in high school right quick. Shout-out Coach Malone, Coach Justin Cantrell. We graduated together. Crazy. Okay. And Coach Pounders. All 3 solid coaches for real. Deshler's got great sports
coaches.
programs.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. Sir. And I feel like they never waver too much. They're always pretty consistent.
They are always consistent.
They have good tradition as well.
Sir.
So you've had success in 3 different sports throughout your athletic career. Was there any time that you might have thought, like, giving one of them up?
Well, I'm a competitor. I love to compete. And going into my senior year, I was kind of nervous about baseball. Like, what am I going to do? And I went to Coach Malone and had a talk with him one time. Just like, hey, Coach, I don't know if I'm going to play. Because my junior year, I had a scary injury with ACL, and I didn't know. They thought I tore it, and I didn't. I was just like, hey, I don't know if I'm going to play. I don't want to get hurt. And then baseball.
This was in football?
Yeah, this is for football. Okay. And I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to play. He's like, all right, just think about it. And I prayed about it, and I ended up playing, and it was a good decision for me.
Oh, so. For sure. Y'all had a really good team. How deep y'all go in the play?
3rd round got beat by Anderson.
And they went to the state championship.
They did and got beat by Jackson.
Yeah.
Nobody
was beating Jackson, bro. Them boys was tough. So throughout your athletic career, what was the toughest game or moment that nobody talks about?
I don't know. There's a lot. I'd definitely say for football, it would have to be Hamilton, 2nd round, hostile environment. Won with the block extra point, and then basketball. There's a lot. Our basketball season was up and down, and we were just a gritty team. So I would say a lot of the basketball games, and then baseball, I couldn't really tell you. They were all just. So.
Yeah, y'all didn't lose too many games.
We did. I think we lost 9
the whole time.
No,
bro.
We were 35-9, I think.
Dude, that's absolutely insane, bro. That's insane. Is there any opponent that you played against in your high school career that brought out the best in you?
I would say everybody. When you're kind of not cocky way, but kind of well-known athlete around here, and
for sure.
Well-known, people want to get your best, and they want to really see what you're about.
You got a target.
Yeah, so always got a target on your back, and especially being at Deshler. Most people don't really like Deshler a lot just because they win, and I would say really everybody did.
You're getting everybody's best.
Yes, sir.
Day in and day out. Who's the best athlete you think you played against in your high school career over all 3 sports?
I would say for football, probably one of the boys from Anderson. They were
quick.
Like that. Yeah, they were quick. And then basketball, I'd probably say Milton Jones from Fairfield. He's D1. Yeah, we were going back and forth. He was really good. And baseball, I'd probably say Eric Hines. He's now at Alabama. He started as a freshman this year. So
where'd he play?
American Christian Academy in Tuscaloosa.
So
I think he was like top 100 in the nation. So
really,
yeah.
So he's like that. Okay. That's crazy, bro. Because, like, when you're playing all three sports, you're going to, like, Alabama's got some great athletes.
You're going to see some good athletes.
You're going to see a lot, especially the deeper you get into the playoffs. I feel like we're on the rise when it comes to, like, people getting ranked and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into the baseball, man. State champion, 2025, first one in Deshler history. What is one moment from that championship run that the fans might have not saw?
I don't know. Our team was very close that year. That's what I'd say. We weren't like we had some talent on the team, but at the same time, like we weren't the most talented team in the state by far. We were really close. I would just say like the hangouts, like hanging out with each other during that run, and we kind of had a feeling that hey, we could do something special. And I would just say hang out. So I mean, we always ate the dinners and all that brought us closer together. And I would say just hanging out outside of baseball.
Y'all's pitching rotation was
really
nasty,
good, really
bro.
good.
It was you, Price. Who was the third guy?
Jacob Alexander. Now he's at Northwest. He's doing really good.
Okay, so he was a year older than you?
He was a year older. Yeah.
Okay, so he's doing his thing.
He is.
Shout out Northwest Shows too, getting their program back. There's so many guys over the past like 15 years that if they had that team, they could have went and played there.
It's a great program.
It is. Let's see. What's the biggest adjustment you've made since your freshman year that turned you into the pitcher you are now?
I really just say like focusing on little things. As a freshman, you're kind of young and you don't really.
Green.
And me being at Brooks, I got to play with Christian Chatterton now that's at Auburn, and just seeing him pitching and some of the stuff he does, learning from him. And I'd say that's a big thing for all athletes.
Yeah.
Getting to be around like talent like that, you can kind of see how they do stuff, how they carry themselves, and also too just the weight room, getting in the weight room.
That's what I was about to ask you next, bro.
Yes,
You're hitting those weights.
I am. It's crazy. From my junior year, especially this year, how much bigger I've gotten. And so the weight room's a big part of it.
He was legit.
He was really good.
Did he get drafted or he?
Well, I think he might have, but then he's still at Auburn.
He's still at Auburn. Yeah. War Eagle, that's my team, man. That's my team. And I asked you this earlier, if you were going to Samford as a PO or utility player.
Pitcher.
Probably just PO.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Samford, he could do whatever you need him to do. I mean, for real, you could definitely like play. I mean, I'm sure you play center field if you need to.
Yes, sir.
So if that option was on the table, you're taking it.
Yes, sir.
Because you could hit too.
Yeah, anything to help the team. I'm a very just whatever the team needs, I'm gonna do, and I'll do it. Yes, sir.
And you're about to report beginning of August.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead. You met all the guys
already?
I
have, really good. And that's what brought me to Samford. I had offers, but, just going to Samford, faith is a big part of my life, and getting around the people and the coaches, and you could tell that, their faith was strong, and that's what they taught at Samford, and I fell in love with it.
That's kind of was the
main
sold
goal.
You.
Yeah.
What sold you. Did you have offers across the board in all three sports?
I did in football. I didn't have any in basketball. I think
none.
That
doesn't make sense.
It's crazy,
to me, bro.
It's crazy, but yeah.
Okay, so do you have any D1 looks in football?
Swanee from Tennessee.
Yep.
And then UAB. It's already committed to Samford, and then UAB, one of their coaches came to the school and liked my film, but then they found out that I was already going to Samford
for baseball. Yeah. Okay, so dude, that's crazy. Y'all basketball coach around here, y'all should have been on this guy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I mean, you averaged about 25, didn't you?
Yeah,
23, 25, somewhere in there.
Yes, sir.
And that was his third sport. Mm-hmm. That's insane to me, bro. Let's get to the football and basketball, man. You earned All-State in football, but you still excelled in basketball.
Yes, sir.
Did switching sport, because you're a three-sport athlete, did switching from sport to sport, did it ever become, like, mentally draining?
It did. There's definitely, like, some days where you're like, I don't want to get up. But at the same time, like, you know what your goal is and you know what you want to do. So that's just kind of fuels you. So it never got, like, it was sometimes tiring, but not just like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So,
you wanted it.
Yes,
like, that's what you wanted.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy, bro, because, like, most of the time when people, especially a great athlete like yourself, like, when they reach a certain level, they do start dropping sports and stuff. Like, I'm just going to focus on this one. I think it's good for athletes to.
Yeah, and that's what I was told, like, growing up. You can't play three sports at a high level, and then,
There you go, bro. You proved all of them wrong very, very decisively as well. So, you tied the school record for three-pointers at Deshler High School. Do you remember, was there a certain three-point shot that you made that stands out above the rest? I would
definitely have to say ACA, Final Four my sophomore year. I think that was either the one to tie it or the one like right before I tied it. Okay. But we were down by 2, it was an inbounds play. I think it was a fourth quarter, like early fourth quarter, maybe mid fourth quarter, and inbound play, and I ran to the corner, and the defender kind of tripped, and I threw it up, and it was in, and we went up by 1. It was crazy.
When you was a sophomore?
Yeah, I was a sophomore.
Yeah, y'all who beat y'all that year?
It was ACA.
ACA, yeah. Okay. Private schools, bro.
Yeah. And Eric Kahns was on that basketball team, and he's so athletic. Yeah. He was just jumping, just dunking. It was
I know
crazy.
who you're talking about. That's crazy. Let's get into the leadership, because from what I've seen and what I've heard, and just the short time we've talked today, great kid, great manners. You're a leader, bro.
Yes,
At the end of the day, you're a leader. Like, it's no question about it. As your career went on and you started getting buzz around here, when did you realize that, like, some of your younger teammates or, like, just younger kids in general were looking up to you?
Yes, sir. Well, growing up, my parents always say, like, whatever you do, like, you represent, because I'm a Christian. I'll tell everybody, like, hey, I'm a big believer in God. And, you know, my parents were like, you can't be like other athletes. Like, people seeing you cuss and doing all this out there on the court, like, we don't do that.
Okay.
Kids are looking up to you, and then they see you do it, they think, like, they can do it. And that's – so I knew that kids were always looking up to me, but I would probably definitely say just going to my senior year, especially basketball, just like the younger teammates. I think that's what made us so good, made a deep run. You know, I got close to the younger teammates. Like, we all hang out. I'd take them somewhere, and we'd all hang out. So
tight-knit.
Yeah, tight-knit. And I say our basketball team was really just the definition of tight-knit. You know, we loved each other, wanted the best for each other, and we brought the best out of each other.
Y'all played hard,
yes,
too,
sir.
bro. Every game.
Yes,
game. That one, the last game y'all played, man, that wasn't backcourt, by the way. Like, it wasn't. I'll try to find the play and plug it up here. Y'all be the judge of it. I don't think it was personally, but y'all had a crazy run.
Crazy.
Shout out Coach Pounders again.
I loved it too, because we were doubted all year. Like, we start off 1-3 in the area, right? Like, people stop coming to the games and all that, and then we make it to the Final Four.
Really?
So, yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Because, like, I do remember y'all dropped one to Central.
Hatton.
And
then Brooks.
Because
I hit the 3 to put us up, and then we let Warren go all the way and through
coast
everything.
To coast, game-winning layup. He's nice, dude.
Yeah, he is. Really good.
Upcoming senior, shout out, is it Austin Warren or
Miles
Warren? Miles Warren. So what's one lesson you hope a freshman who watched you play takes away from your career?
Just always giving it your best no matter what. And I feel like our basketball team was the definition of that. I mean, fourth quarter in the Final Four, we're down by 14 or 15 with 2 minutes to go, and we come back and only lose by 4. And just really never give up and always cheer on your teammates and bring out the best in them.
100%, because in that last game, Final Four last year, y'all were outmatched. Yeah. I'm not even going to sit here and lie, but the fact that y'all were so tight-knit and y'all wanted it.
And even West Morgan, I mean, their talent was insane.
Dude, yes.
And then I think it's like a minute ago, we're down by 4, and we come back and win that game, which was crazy.
You had that steal right at the end, got fouled. I remember that. I was watching that at work. That was a great game.
It was really good. They're young too, so they got some returns back, and they'll be pretty
back.
good. Yeah.
They'll be back. And then everybody reclassified. Yeah. I'm sure they're still 4A though.
They're still 4A.
Let's see. Let's get to the next question, man. Let's look ahead a little bit.
Okay.
So 5 years from now, what do you hope people remember about Garrett Reid from Deshler? Not just as an athlete, though, as a person.
Just a good person. Never treat anybody wrong, you know. And then also, too, just leadership, how I treated people. Never tore them down or anything like that. Always built them up. So that's what people remember.
You're a good teammate, bro.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Like, all the times I've seen you play, there wasn't any, like, bad body language. Maybe towards a ref every now and then, but that's everybody. Yeah. You know, but it's never ill intent towards your teammates.
Yes, sir.
Like, a lot of these guys, they like to point fingers at teammates. That's not how it works.
And that goes back to the younger kids too. And Coach Pounders, we all had a good connection, and there's no point of doing that to any of your teammates. I mean, y'all are trying to fight as a team, and if you want to go one way, you can't just be tearing them down. So.
That'll never work.
Never
work. So going to Samford, what part of your game are you the most excited to prove at the next level as a pitcher?
Really just pitching. You know, I've heard that, well, you can do that at 4A level, but you couldn't do it in like 6 or 7. But, you know.
It's people going to hate.
People going to hate. But I'm just ready to focus on, you know, one sport and really just seeing how I excel in that. Because all my high school I've had to focus on football, basketball, and baseball, and just be able to focus on one sport and just see.
Dude, I can only imagine, bro. You got all your time to just focus on that.
Yes, sir.
Bro, the sky's the limit. Seriously,
yes,
you're going as a starter, right? You're like
Yes, sir.
your goal is to be a starter, the
Yes,
ace.
sir. Yes,
okay.
sir.
What's one thing that you're leaving behind at Deshler that you'll miss probably more than you expect?
Probably definitely my family. I'm gonna miss my family. They're a
Okay.
big part. Very close family, cheer each other on. So I'm gonna miss them. Also, too, just the friends and family. I'll say the big part, but
For sure.
at the same time,
Shout out to the family, man.
Yeah, yep.
Shout out to his parents too. Y'all did a great job.
Yes,
Y'all did
sir.
a great
Yes,
job
sir.
for sure. Let's get into a little bit like less serious questions,
Okay.
man. All right. So, who wins a Deshler 3-point contest? Coach Pounders, you, or Cantrell?
I'm gonna have to say me.
Yeah.
Coach Pounders in practice, we do some like rebounding drills, and I don't know. He would try to miss me to make some.
Yeah.
I think that was a little bit of luck, but I think definitely me.
Dude, Cantrell used to could shoot it.
Yeah, that's what they said.
He used to could shoot it a little bit. Shout out Justin. Man. I haven't seen him in forever, but we used to play against each other.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
He could shoot it a little bit.
He can shoot
though,
it.
for sure. Out of all of your teammates, who's one guy you think probably deserves some more recognition? Could be in any sport.
In any sport, basketball, I'm gonna go with either Jalen Thurkill or Braylon Warren. They handle the ball really well for us, and in pressure moments, they
play defense.
Yeah, they
too.
play defense. Also, too, they made big time plays, and that was a big part. And then baseball, I'd probably say Brady McKinney.
Brady McKinney.
Yeah, he was
shout out.
Yeah, he was a sneaky. He was good.
Really?
He was good. Yes, sir.
What position?
Center field.
Okay.
So
Okay. Is he going anywhere?
he just wants to work, but he could go
Okay.
somewhere if he wanted
Yeah,
to. So.
I don't blame him. Go get
Yeah.
that money, man, for sure. What is one superstition or routine that you have before a game?
I definitely got to play my worship music before a game. Also,
Okay.
too, like, for any game, they think it's weird, but baseball players, I have the, like, weirdest superstitions. I have to tie my left shoe. I have to put on my left shoe first, put on my right shoe, and then I tie my left, tie my right, and then double knot my left, double knot my right.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a superstition.
Yeah, that's
I was
it.
just about to ask you what music you
Yeah.
listened to before
Yes,
as
sir.
well. So you said worship
Worship music, yes,
okay,
sir.
cool. Is there any certain artist that you want to
Just
play?
elevation worship.
Elevation
Yes,
worship.
sir.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go check it out. I'll
Yes, sir.
listen to it a little bit.
Yes, sir.
So that gets you in your like.
Just gets me kind of just eases my mind. And I tell people this, going to my junior year, there's something called Motion Conference in Birmingham,
Yep.
a big conference, and I went to that, and I claim to be a Christian and all that, and I tried to be the best, but that kind of just opened up my eyes, and I felt a peace that I haven't felt, and I think a lot of athletes struggle with that. My 9th and 10th grade year, my emotions and all that, my mood would dictate on if I lost or if I won or if I played good or played bad, and I told God going into my junior year, just, hey, like, whatever you have in store with my life, like, do it. Like, anything, any sport I play, anything I do, like, I want people to see you in my life and what I do.
Yeah.
So that was a big part of my life.
Bro, that's very well said, man, for sure. And I agree with what you said. A lot of athletes, I think they do struggle, like, internally. They need that. They need peace to overwhelm them, and you got to find it through God. You know, like, get closer to God. That's my best advice, especially because, like, when you're an athlete, you know more so than anybody else. Like, it's not always like
it's
easy.
hard. It's hard. Especially in sports, you're gonna fail more times than you succeed, really, and especially in baseball. So that was kind of just. I always knew that, hey, like, that's like, yes, I want to do good, but at the same time, like, God's above any of that.
100%. And like, especially when you have expectations.
Yes, sir.
Like, when you're a good athlete, everybody's expecting you to do good. That could get hard.
Yes, sir.
Man. So I can only imagine how you juggled it with 3 different sports.
Yes, sir.
I still can't get over it. It's so crazy. If you could replay one play from your high school career just to experience it again, which one would it be?
Definitely my home run at Westbrook. We were down 2 the second game, and I hit a 3-run home run.
Okay.
That's the farthest ball I've hit.
Really?
Yeah.
State championship?
No, that was third round this year.
Oh, this year. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Y'all came from behind.
Yes, sir.
Who got y'all this season?
Westbrook, and they won it.
Okay,
yeah.
they ended
So
up winning it.
my sophomore year, corner beat us, and they won it all. And then junior year, we won it, and then the team that beat us this year won it.
Okay, that run, y'all's junior year,
was insane.
Insane.
It was
bro.
crazy.
Because I'll be the first one to tell you, I didn't hear anybody talking about, like, yeah, they're going to go win it. I did not hear that one time. And then y'all just did it.
And that's what I like, proving people wrong. Like, people are always going to hate on Deshler just because the tradition, and they're used to winning, and so I like that.
Yeah, did those group of guys on the baseball team, did they all grow up playing together?
They did.
And then you joined them,
I joined them.
your freshman year?
My sophomore.
Your
yes.
sophomore year. Okay, so they were tight-knit
Yes,
as
sir.
well. Yeah, y'all had a squad. Bro.
We did.
Did y'all play anybody around, like, did y'all play Florence?
We did. We beat them.
Y'all beat them?
Yes, sir.
Did you pitch against them?
I don't know. I know I hit a home run against them.
Okay. I got a couple buddies they coach over there.
Okay.
Yeah, Levi Hopper.
Yep.
A bunch of my buddies coach baseball right here now for sure. Let's look at the resume again. When people look at your resume, they see all these awards, accolades. What moment are you proudest of that isn't on that list?
I don't know, because a lot of my moments are on there, but I don't really know, to be honest with you. They're all really out there. There's a lot of special moments in each sport that kind of special to me. So
the way you carry yourself, bro, is what I'm like. Any athlete growing up needs to look at you from the way that you carry yourself when it comes to competing and like keeping your cool. Dude, that'll take you such a long way. Like a lot of people, when these college coaches come watching, they have all the talent, but they see the mannerisms and they're turned off by it. They're like, he's not coachable. Yeah. He's not.
That's what I was always told by my dad. Like, no matter what, give it your 110%. You never know when somebody's watching. That's the first time they watch you, and that's what they're gonna think of you. Like when they hear you.
Yeah, yeah. That's a big thing. All the parents or kids watching this, parents relay it to your kids. Be humble, man. Be humble. That's the first step to success to me. Because this dude right here has all the reason to not be humble, but here he is. And it's a hard thing to do.
It is.
It's hard to do, man. A lot of people, they can't grasp that idea. If a kid in the stands wants to be the next Garrett Reid at Deshler, what's the first piece of advice you'd give them?
Definitely be a good teammate. And don't worry about being a good athlete. Be a good person. That'll take you a long way. I'd rather be a good person, a terrible athlete, than a really good athlete and a terrible person. Treat everybody with respect. Be a good teammate. Be a leader.
Be coachable.
Yes, sir.
For sure. I got a couple more questions, bro. When you go to Samford, do you know anybody else that's going there?
I do.
Is there anybody else from around here?
Easton Nelms that used to go to Florence.
Okay.
He plays baseball there. So.
Okay.
And then a girl that graduated with me, she's going to cheer there.
Okay, cool. So you'll know some people down there.
Yes, sir.
And you're going in August. You gonna come back and check out any of Deshler's football games?
Oh, I am. I'm gonna come check out Carson, all them.
Yeah, shout out Carson Lyles, man. I'm gonna go check him out too. He's gonna get some PT.
He is.
As a sophomore.
Yes, sir.
He filling out.
He is.
He's filling out.
He's getting a little big.
He filling out. He's gonna be. His dad's huge, bro. Like Casey was a dog when we was younger. So y'all are related.
We are.
Y'all are cousins.
We are.
Okay.
It's crazy. There's like a picture of us like side by side, and we look identical.
That's wild,
it's crazy.
Bro. I love that whole family, bro. I grew up with them. Who you root for, bro? Alabama, Auburn, Samford?
Alabama, Samford. Yeah. I'm a Duke basketball fan, though.
Me too.
I love Duke.
Too. I love Duke, bro. I just had to know who you was rooting for. I know, like, most people around here, Alabama, obviously. Do you keep up with college sports, like college football?
I do.
Who's winning the SEC this year?
I don't know. Probably Georgia. They always.
I got Texas.
Texas.
I think Sarkisian puts it together this year, and Arch Manning. I'm a big fan. Arch Manning. Did you ever play quarterback?
I never did.
Never?
Well, actually, I got 2 plays at quarterback this year. The first one was a 60-yard passing touchdown. The second one I handed off and we scored.
What?
Yeah. So.
Did you ever want to play quarterback, or that you're more so put me in the role to win?
Put me,
do whatever we have to do to win.
Yes.
You could have played QB.
Yes, sir.
No doubt, right?
Yes, sir.
You're 6'3". Y'all did have a good quarterback.
We did. We're good. Price is really good.
Yeah, he leading. I think he has the most passing yards in Deshler history, and maybe passing touchdowns.
Really strong arm.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He threw about 90, didn't he?
Something like that. I think it was 99.
Where's he going?
He's going to Calhoun to play baseball.
Okay, pitcher, PO. Okay. I'm about to say how does the life of a PO work? Like in college? I know you ain't got there yet, but like.
To be honest, I don't really know because I've always been like fielder and all that, but I don't know. I see them on TV like eating snacks all the time, so that looks like they're pretty good.
They look like they're chilling, but when they get their name called, they're.
I feel like you've got to be there because in life and even in sports you don't get many opportunities a lot, so take advantage of the opportunity
100%.
you get. So.
When I was in college, I was pretty good buddies with some guys that were POs. Bro, they're like the coolest guys ever.
I know. I talked to some POs and they're like, we go like practice and we go play golf. I was like, okay then.
They were going to practice and then they go play the game.
Yeah.
They were so cool though, bro. They were chill. They loved it. You saw the guy from LSU. I think it was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. It was in the College World Series, and they needed a pinch hitter, and they asked this guy.
Oh, yeah, in the SEC tournament.
Yeah, in the SEC tournament.
And he hit like a one-hopper off the wall or something like that.
And then at the press conference after, he told his coach, man, I was lying. I never hit in high school.
That's something I would do, though. That's something I would do.
That's why I brought it up, bro. Samford, let this guy hit, man. Let him hit, for sure. You batted 4-hole, 3-hole?
2-hole.
2-hole,
yeah.
Okay. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody told me, like, you know, it used to be, like, those really good hitters, you like 3-4, but statistically, I guess it's better for you to move them up. Like I think Shohei bats 1.
Well, the way that like we think about it is like your best hitter. So like you never want to walk off or walk the leadoff batter. So it's kind of like we put Camden 1 because he was a good hitter but also quick. So if he got on, either he would steal second, or I would just move him over. So that's kind of how we did it. So we put most of our good hitters in the front of the lineup just to.
Yeah, I feel like that's the smartest way to go about it, 100%. But look, we're going to go ahead and conclude, man. Anybody you'd like to shout out?
Shout out to my parents.
Shout out to the parents.
The family, too.
100%. Shout out to the family, the relatives. Shout out my guy, Dale Lyles, all of his coaches and administration at Deshler High School. Y'all have a good one. It's going to be some big shoes to fill moving forward, bro. But I really hope that somebody takes him as an example. Chase that, man. Because somebody has to come along.
Somebody has to, yes, sir.
But, bro, you had a crazy career in high school athletics, bro. I don't know if we'll ever see anything like that for a long time.
Yes, sir. I was definitely blessed.
Dude, blessed beyond measure. It's honestly insane. Like, that's why I had to, like, fact check you about the all the accolades. I was like, bro, there's so many.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Your track record, I've never seen nothing like it.
Yes, sir.
And I keep up with it. It's honestly, like...
It's insane.
It's insane, bro. It really is. Me and Dale, he was helping me out too, doing research and stuff. I want to say, somebody's going to have to fact check me on this, but I'm going to say this in conclusion. I want to say this guy, Garrett Reid, is the only player in Alabama high school history, his first team All-State in all 3 sports as a senior, 3-time All-State in baseball, sophomore, junior, and senior. In football, he was All-State in 2 different sports. 4A Player of the Year in baseball 2 years in a row. I don't think that's ever been done.
I don't think so.
It's never been done. I know Pierre Good. I don't know if you know who he is from Hazelwood. He's older. I think he might have went to the NFL. He had a lot of these accolades, but it still does not stack up, which is insane, bro. So, in conclusion, what's your goal in athletics? Like your end goal?
Definitely make the MLB.
MLB.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So I'm blessed to be able to go to the next level, but I think I can make it to the next.
Yes,
one. Sir.
I think you can too, bro. Y'all keep tuned in with him. Samford University season kicks off probably February.
Yeah, February. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be tuned in too.
Yes, sir.
Y'all play some D1 schools?
We do. I know we play Alabama, Auburn, Mississippi State.
Oh, that was a dumb question on my part. Sanford's D1.
Yes, sir.
I meant to say SEC schools.
Yeah, we do. We play Alabama, Auburn every year. They played Mississippi State last year, and then the year that Kentucky made it to the World Series, they played Kentucky.
Okay.
So, yes, sir.
So you're going to be able to display your talents on the big stage.
Big stage.
You're ready
yes,
for it,
I'm
too,
ready.
right?
I'm
for
ready.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
For sure. We're going to wrap it up, man. Keep It On Ice podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Coming with new episodes every Friday at 3 p.m. I'm going to try to stay consistent. Y'all tune in and catch a vibe. With trying to get people of all walks of life on here, and this has been one of my favorite interviews, bro. Garrett Reid,
sir.
thank you so much,
yes,
bro.
Sir.
Thank you so much for sure. We're going to wrap it up. Y'all have a good day, and take it easy. Peace.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
She bounce it like 6'4", no Nintendo, ayy. I just spent 2 beans on a benzo, ayy. Rockin' on Mozilla, this not Kenzo, ayy. Had to stretch my money like a limo, yeah.